Here. I'll influence Provence, and I'm gonna hope that gets them in the Empire. They're over 100 opinion, but I'm not sure what determines their willingness to join the Empire. Yeah, releasing nations on HRE borders, that's definitely a good idea. Yeah. So they'll pretty much always join, it seems. Or not always, but like, because Serbia still hasn't, but still. I'm assuming Serbia that is not that far off for wanting to. Here, what's our elector status looking like? I'm going to go ahead and do the next reform. This gets, we get a diplomat, and we get diplomatic reputation. That's beautiful. And unrest, right? Because it's all empire provinces. So you can actually have empire provinces and still get that bonus without even being in the empire. Alright, so our diplo rep going up is beautiful, and we have another diplomat now. We're about to get another diplomat. Let's go. Look at that. So, and we're still have 4 out of 7, so we are not even close to losing it. Having another elector means I kind of feel like we should just do like, well, let's have one on own subject, and let's have one on allies. How about that? For now. Come on, Burgundy. It's really weird that Craigox, did you see this? Did you hear me talking about this? It's 1464, and I can see a bunch of the Americas for some reason. And I'm not sure why. I'm pretty sure it's a bug. Yeah, I'm like, so Portugal does have an event-spawned explorer. I already checked in the military leaders tab. There is an explorer in Portugal. So it's not out of the question that Portugal could own this, or could see this stuff. But here's the problem. Portugal hasn't colonized here, or even here yet. They don't have a colonist, so there's no way they have the range. And so I'm like, I'm pretty sure this is... They definitely don't have the range to reach Peru. So I'm very confused as to how this happened. Definitely seems to be some sort of bug. Here, let's see. I want you guys to look at this group, the tech group symbol. Tell me if you see, I'm kind of clicking through. Tell me if you see anyone that changes and looks different. This is Mesoamerican. Mesoamerican, no, none of these guys are different. I don't know. Weird, very strange. Very, very strange. So, this is a bit of a slow burn at the start, but that's kind of what you expect, right? With a more diplomatic run. Man, if only Brandenburg and Saxony were willing to join. Or the Papal State, I don't know. I really want to do this Venice War, but it's kind of risky. We're fine to stay here. We're still recovering manpower because our cap is really high. We actually have gone up in princes since earlier. We went down from the start, but we went up since a while ago. We were at like 55, and now we're at like 65. So, which makes sense. Again, people are joining. Riga, the Livonian Order, they've joined completely. The Teutons have joined completely. Danzig has partially joined. Their capital isn't in, though. That's fine. Excuse me, Venetian separatists? That actually makes sense. It's Venetian culture. Ferrara, Pisa, Siena, Saluzzo. Ferrara, Pisa, Siena, Saluzzo. Pisa, Ferrara, Pisa, Siena, Saluzzo. Ferrara, Pisa, Siena, Saluzzo. Ferrara we could go to war with. Not with the Pope, though. Gosh darn it. Ferrara, Pisa, Siena, Saluzzo. Saluzzo is in a trade league. I don't think there's any way for me to get to war with a lot of these guys, though. Ferrara would be the only option, but if I mean, Papal State's going to defend them, so it's kind of annoying. Just take him out. Just take him out. I think the Venice War might actually be the best option, even though it's going to be a bit tough. Burgundy is now a great power. Huh. I really hope that the Burgundian inheritance happens soon. It's likely to happen. Like, it's not unlikely at all. But will it happen right now? You know, or will it happen before it's not even? I don't know. It is limited by date though. By 1500. 1500 is the last. It has to happen before then, or else it can't. But at that point, they do get a mission. I know this from playing as Burgundy. You get a mission at that point to either join the Empire or I mean, I think the idea is that you either press to try to become like the next Lotharingian heir or kingdom, you know, or you try to become the next king of France. And so you either focus on the Empire or focus on France. I'm gonna go and do this. We can spend some money on buying indulgence for our sins. Okay, yeah, okay, so I mean, we are... Oh, well, there's Brandenburg's up. Brandenburg grew a little bit. They took some stuff from the Teutons. Oh yeah, they get sold that stuff, don't they? Yeah. Maybe they conquered, I don't know. There's 2 provinces that the Teutons start with now, so... okay. Honestly, I kind of think that the Bohemia War might just be the best one to do anyways, even though we aren't going to be able to get all of our people to join, really, that we wanted. I still don't think it's going to be that bad to do that war. I'm hoping that Venice... Well, they actually already were at war with the Ottomans. The Ottomans took stuff. Huh. That's annoying. We have lazy diplomats. This is terrible. Let's be doing something. For instance, we have electors to improve with. I wish there was... I mean, it's very specific to countries that are... in or near the Empire, right? But I wish there was a way to have like auto elector improvement as one of the diplomatic options. I'm still a great power, and I might be able to break the alliance between Savoy and Venice. I doubt it, but it's possible. He was a humiliate rival, present on 2 continents. Okay. So right now our succession is secured. We're doing fine. Like things are fine. I think maybe the Venice War is the way to go, because like we need to do something, and hey. I just hate how they're allied with so many people. Well, it's not even allies, it's like a trade league, right? So... Oh, Venice looks different on the map. That's nice. It's not just a weird little, like, turd-shaped oval. Peasants' War in Tunis. Okay. Money is doing alright for now. I think Venice, Venetian culture is definitely worth promoting, or probably worth promoting. I don't know. Is it worth promoting? Probably. Probably like Venetian, Tuscan, Neapolitan. Like, we don't have anything in Germany that we need to do, right? Czech, we definitely want to do. Polish, we probably want to do. Hungarian, but outside of that, mostly going to be, mostly we want to focus on Italy, I think. So I think Lombard is definitely going to be one, but I think Venetian is, well, I don't know. It's not as worth it as it, like, used to be, because, well, it's still good. It would still help. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make it promoted because it'll just help with conquering it and stuff. Oh, never mind. I actually can't. Okay. I definitely want to get a claim on Constance. Because we could connect up our land. They are a free city, and I'm sure there's some penalty for conquering them, maybe, as the Emperor, but I'm not sure about that. Burgundy still has no heir. Makes me very happy. Here, with this free one, let's do own subject countries. That'll be important. Yeah, let's look at the estates agenda. How long till we... Anyone new in the Empire? No, not yet. Here, let's take a look at the Venice War again. So we could get Saxony, Brandenburg, and the Papal States join, and that's good because, like, again, seeing as they have so many one province minors, it adds up. It's not like I'm not that worried about it, but it is going to add up. We can bum rush Constance, Augsburg, and Memmingen. Sealy, we could. Crap! I should have been fabricating on them too. Let's do that. Let's wait a little longer. This is fine. This is fine. Here, just ask for military access for a second. Because I think what we're going to do is we're going to just bum rush a lot of these one province minors, and I think it'll be fine that way. We lost our cardinal in Vienna. Hungary stole them. Oh, you bastards. We're no longer a great power. Rip. That's fine. And we got them back immediately? Okay. Or a different one back, at least. Let's see. So... Oh, I forgot. We could just revoke free city status, couldn't we? It reduces our imperial authority, but, like... Sure, dude. Why don't we do this? There we go. That's what I'm gonna handle. We should make new free cities, like, I don't know. So it has to be one province minor, right? And you already have a... Frankfurt's not one. Huh. What should we focus on for free cities? Free cities are, like, it's a special government type, right? And, like, they're protected by the Emperor, so they're less likely to get attacked in the first place. So, what about, like, stuff in Italy would be good, I feel like, right? Stuff that we don't really care to conquer early on. We could always revoke it later. Oh, and monarchies are less likely to accept. Oh, I see. Interesting. So what about, like, I think ones that are on the border between us and other areas would be good. So, like, Cologne. You're a theocracy, never mind. You are already R1. You're... Here, let's do this easier. Government type. How about that? We want the ones that are green? No. Red is feudal. Blue is republic, and free city counts as a republic, that's the annoying part. is that, well, if we hover over it, we can see, right? Mulhouse. Look at that. Mulhouse, you're a free city now. Because we do get bonuses from free cities, pretty big ones, I believe. So, free city, free city. You're a Peasants Republic. Peasants Republic. Would you become a free city? Hey, look at that. Here, I'll send you a gift. Can't send a gift because it's so annoying. Here, I'll insult East Frisia. Hey, East Frisia. Screw you. Now they'll accept it, right? Excuse me? Yeah. Their capitalists have at least 10 development. Gosh darn it. Alright, what about Lubeck? They're a merchant republic. Gosh darn it. Alright, apparently there's a lot of limitations on this. What about Riga? You're a bishopric. No, not gonna work on that. Oy. Yeah, Actually, wait, we could just... I'm being dumb, aren't I? Because we could just go here and look at this. Grant free city status. Lucca would accept. Hell yeah, Lucca. There you go. Yeah, seems fine. Grant free city status. Deep Martian and Frankfurt is close. So if we could get our opinion up with Frankfurt. Then that'll work. Why are we losing a lot of money? Ridding out corruption. Okay, that's fine. That is temporary. It will go away. Yeah, there they go. Yeah, oh, wait, we're at our max. Okay, never mind. We can only have 12, yeah, so that's fine. Yeah, okay, well that's good. I think it was good to do that. Constance is now... I think, yeah, taking free cities is more aggressive expansion, so I'm pretty sure that was a good idea to do. Not that we have much, but still. We'd rather avoid taking any. So, what's the plan? Well, we are going to yeet on the haters. It's basically, so here's what, it's going to bring in these three boys up here. That's fine, won't be a big deal. It'll bring in Sealy, not a big deal. It'll bring in Savoy, bit of a deal, but, you know, whatever. And Siena, the Knights in Cyprus don't matter. So, it's really... yeah, it's gonna be fine. What about Siena? Who are you allied to? Oh, Siena is playing both sides. They're in the Trade League of Genoa, but also allied to Venice. Clever. I'll give you that. That is clever. We also need to remember we are running out of time for our PU on Bohemia. Crap, maybe we do that first. You know what? I can't really risk giving up the PU on Bohemia. That's just too powerful. I kind of feel like we should... let's see. Rivals. Armies. Except I'm not rival to either of them. Here. Let's just sort by total. They're going to be near the top. Poland has a lot. Bohemia has a good bit less. Bohemia is actually not that bad. We could handle Bohemia. It's just Poland, you know. But if we call... once we get to war, lots of times your allies will change their mind and then be willing to join. I kind of feel like we should do the Bohemian one first. It might be a little hard, and I think it's going to be a tough war, but I think we can win it. Pretty sure we can win it. It's probably... I mean, it's definitely more important to do rather than... Yeah, I think so. I think so. Ooh, we could get Burgundy to join if we paid off their debt. Unfortunately, I'm not making money right now. Here, that's what we're going to do. We're going to prepare for war with the boys. You know, so much crown land. We're going to start being able to give it away for stuff. That's what we want. Mamluk's opinion, Vienna having a marketplace. That'd be fine. Let's do that. I'm gonna take out some debt. Build a marketplace in Vienna for one. But then use the rest. Wait a month till it shows our income as being positive, which it does now. I'm not a great power, unfortunately, so I can't take on their debt. Here, take that. Oh gosh. Oh, Burgundy, you bastards. Burgundy just declared on France as I was about to call them in. I can't believe that. I hate you, Burgundy. I actually hate you. Oh my god. That's so annoying. Literally as I was about to declare on Burgundy. Or declare on Bohemia, call in Burgundy. Burgundy's like, I'm just gonna declare on France here. Oh, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go make some more coffee, guys. I'll be right back, then we'll continue. hello. I have returned. I have returneth. So, where were we? Well, Burgundy just declared on France. I don't know what their plan is. I don't know what their plan is, but it's just them. And I'm pretty sure this is going to lead to the Burgundian inheritance. But I think that's okay. I don't know, man. I feel like we just... I feel like it's time to do this. Oh, yo, Ernsty! Welcome to the stream, and thank you so much for the subscription, my dude. Oh, it worked! The pop-up worked! Oh, the notification thing worked. Thank you for the subscription, Ernsty. 5 months. That's crazy, dude. Thank you so much. Because the Pope is in the Empire... Yeah, there is a triggered modifier for... where is it? The Pope in the Empire. Yep, but we don't get the penalty because we are in the Empire. We're the Emperor, in fact. Yeah, okay, well, let's go and get going. Welcome to the stream, Arnstein. If you are here, or is it a ghost that has done that? But welcome. Let's go ahead and, I think what we want to do is... Do we want to conquer the stuff from Bavaria here, from Munich? I don't know. Probably not. I probably shouldn't. I don't know. But we have perma claims on it. I don't know. I think it's fine probably it's probably fine to eat. Maybe leave them with one province or something, or release Passau. That way we have more princes in the empire. It is worth thinking about stuff like that, right? Spending a little extra diplo and releasing nations is very helpful here. Alright, we're going to do this war. We are going to do this war. I'm hoping it'll work out alright. I'm a little worried that we're not going to be able to get Brandenburg in. But once we declare, they might change their mind, right? So, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not looking forward to fighting Poland, but it'll be okay. Let's do it. This is without... No, this is with everyone that would join. It's about even numbers, as you can see. Well, actually, even Force Limit. They have bigger numbers, but that's okay. I think we have more manpower than Poland, even though I haven't... Because I haven't built up to my Force Limit, so... we should do it now, right? Yeah, we gotta do it now. Hold on. Wait. One last thing. Could I break Munich's alliance with Bohemia? I'm not a great power now. Rip. Yeah, the bar at the bottom is very helpful. Yeah, there we go. Alright, we're doing it. No, don't do that. Definitely need generals. No siege! No siege, though. Alright, well, we are at war here with these boys. The Papal State did join, and I'm hoping that maybe these guys will change their mind and be willing to join. So no, definitely they're not going to, but Brandenburg here, Biberg, might be able to get Biberg, spend 10 favors. It only puts up 20, that'd be 27 versus 40. Yeah, there's no way, not right now. That's unfortunate. Yeah, there's a lot of quality of life changes that I think are very good in this patch. There's also some stuff that I do think is a bit of an oversight or a missed opportunity. Not necessarily oversight, but a missed opportunity. Like, for instance, the fact that there is a, what's it called? Like, you can, like, the mercenary system is cool. I really like the new mercenary system a lot, don't get me wrong. But at the same time, you can't mix them into your normal armies, so you have to attach them or use them separately at all times, and that's kind of annoying. It's a minor thing, it's not a big deal, but it is annoying. So, what is the trigger again? It's probably changed, but Burgundy has no heir. We are married to them. And they're at war with France. Is it the war with France that prevents it, or is it the war with France that makes it more likely? I can never remember. I know it's one of those. The new estates, honestly, are not that bad. I actually think they're a good change, to be honest, so far. Hey, Blue White Red, welcome to the stream. I think that the new estates are a positive change. They're a little bit complex at first. Like, there's a lot of buttons and a lot of options for each estate, right? But I think they're pretty good. They're pretty... and here's one thing, here's the one positive change I really like. This, the agenda thing that you can use use that every few years, every, like, 10 years. And the agenda, basically, you have 3 options, one related to each estate, and what's really cool about it is that basically it's randomized every time. It's normally going to be like either develop a province a bit, or vassalize someone, or like, you know, do something, right? And what I really like about it is it reminds me of the old mission system, which I think had its strengths because it was random and kept regenerating and gave you something to do, right? And so it kind of brings that system back a little bit, and you have 3 options every time like you used to, related, but now they're tied to the estates, which is kind of cool. Basically, it's like the old mission system, but also affects the estates, and that's pretty cool. And it's always a positive if you finish it. So, I think it was an event after monarch death or something like that. Yeah, I think there's like even a few triggers. So either way, we can't really control it. Let's not worry about it right now. We shouldn't worry about it. A lot of enemies, so this is why I'm a little worried about this war. Yeah, I don't know. I'm obviously like a little worried, but I'm hoping that essentially... Here, let's actually come on here. I'm hoping we can just play defensively and... I don't know. Get one person out. You can't get big dumps of power at once, but what you can do is you can get monthly power, and it lasts just like forever until you choose to revoke it. However, you lose 10 crown land, so it takes a while to get all 3 of them, because so right now we have 45% of our country is crown land. The percentages for the other one don't really matter too much in my experience so far. I think they affect like loyalty equilibrium a bit, but it doesn't really matter too much, and you can't control it that easily. There's no way to give provinces to estates now. Oh, thank you for the follow, Celsius. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. But so basically, you can eventually get it where all of your estates are giving you 1 point a month, which, let's see, 1 point a month. Normally, you could get like 150 fairly easily and not have any issues. What is, and you can do that every like 20 years? Hold on, I'm opening in my calculator. I'm going full Roomba here. No. 1 a month times 12, so 12 times 20 is 240. So you could, long term, it's hard to get them all, because if you go below 30% crown land, you get penalties. So you want to do it one at a time, wait for your crown land to come back up as you seize it back, and then do another one. But eventually you could have it where you're earning more than before. So a set day in 1475 that it happens? I don't think so. At least maybe it is in the new patch, but I don't think so. So Celsius, your question is a good one. I've only played, this is my, like, you know, I've only played a few campaigns, really, any serious amount of time in this patch. But I've noticed that the Ottomans are a good bit weaker. It doesn't seem like they're too much weaker in this run so far. But the Ottomans have a lot more obstacles, because what has happened, and what has happened here as well, is that the Papal States seem to always join the Empire. And then once the Papal States join, guess what? Ragusa is bordering them. Ragusa joins. And guess what? Albania is bordering Ragusa, yes. Ragusa. And normally, this is the first campaign where they haven't. But in all the other games I've played, pretty much, Albania has joined the Empire. And then the Ottomans attack them anyways, and the Ottomans get roasted because they're fighting all of Austria's allies, right? And then they like, Byzantium gets land back, and I'm sure I haven't played long enough to know if that will actually affect it long term. But the Ottomans seem like somewhat weakened just because the Empire grows a lot more naturally. Like, you can just look at our Empire, right? For instance, I mean, the fact that more of Italy joined without us forcing it to join, Bosnia, Croatia, the Teutons and Livonians and Riga. I'm expecting Provence will eventually, right? So yeah, it's interesting. Really wish I could bombard these forts, but I can't. So what do we want to do here? Well, I mean, this can be rough. This is going to be a rough war. Let's not beat around the bush here. This is going to be a rough war. It's a ridiculous trade. I'm pretty sure it's going to get bigger. I've even seen Brittany join, because in one of my other games, Provence joined, added Anjou, and then Brittany joined, or something like that. I don't even know, dude. Yeah, it seems like the Empire's buffed a good deal. But it's definitely, like, they still... It tells you when they add provinces to the Empire, as the Emperor, it tells you why. It's like, oh, they were doing it to seek protection from Poland, in this case, for instance. But yeah. I really want to just get these sieges done. I kind of feel like we should hire some mercs here, even though our economy isn't great. It's not terrible, and we don't have much debt. Well, we have a good bit. Unfortunately, there are ways to get money, but not like before. You can do this stuff. Do we have any income from glass currently, or like what? I don't know. Let's go here. Let's go look. Glass production. That doesn't show the trade goods. Let's look at trade goods. Why are they all like transparent? I guess when you zoom out, huh? Interesting. The Pope is. We haven't reined in everyone yet, no, but we're getting close. Only Ferrara, Siena, and Saluzzo need to still be reined in. So we're getting close to that. Trade goods. So I don't see any glass in our land. The nearest glass is like Venice and Straubing. So here's what we can do. We can give them essentially. Basically, we get no income from glass. Basically, we're giving out a monopoly on glass. What it says. And the only other downside is we lose absolutism, which we don't have any right now, anyways. So this is, and you get loyalty over time. Another thing is that when you use these interactions, the loyalty is loyalty over time. It's like the equilibrium, what it trends towards, goes up. It's no longer like an instant thing. But that's fine. I think it's actually better. Monopoly on wine. We probably have some wine. I'm gonna check. The heresy thing, I haven't seen it affect stuff too much, because normally they do this. They convert everything back except for Prague. I have yet to see a Bohemia that goes Hussite. Yeah, so yeah, they have to like choose the Hussite king and choose to flip, I think. So haven't seen it yet. I'm sure if it does happen, it'll have quite an effect, but I have not seen it yet. Alright, they broke that siege, that's good. So I can't really afford to come over here and help out right now, sorry guys. For now, I think, I do think we should hire some mercs. As much as it pains me to do it, I'm gonna do it. So, mercenary company, let's buy a mercenary company. Honestly, let's just do a big one. Big boys. Beautiful. So here's what we're gonna do. They start with low morale, right? So we definitely need to like sit here and protect them. Just put them in the mountains next to us. That's fine. Okay, since we lost that siege down there in Themis, and we're about to lose the one in Pest, let's just focus on our forts. How about that? Let's not overextend right now. Our money is gonna be real bad for a while. That's actually not that bad. But I thought it would be. Give them our best combat general, and we're gonna use the mercs. And I mean, I think Hussite kind of has to be a strong religion, because it's just, you know, literally just only one country can have it at the start. I'm assuming there's ways to spread it, and but yeah, this is not a good battle. Papal state, why are you doing this, poker man? If they reinforce, I will reinforce. They're not going to reinforce, so I'm not going to reinforce. Actually, I should. You know why? Because I'm going to need a free tick to our morale. Oh, and now they're reinforcing. And that's fine by me. Yeah. Oh, yeah, they're reinforcing. Yeet! And unit, that's good. That's a little rough. I think we're gonna win before they can. Oh! Maybe not the best battle after all. Luckily, my mercs went in first. They're taking the brunt of the losses, probably, presumably. You bastards! You papal bastards! Fine. Munich, we can peace out. I don't want to take that much. In fact, even like that, like here, we release them. There you go. That looks good. Sure, we take Munich, which is not even a center of trade. But I think what's interesting, I played as Bavaria a little bit when I was practicing, and Munich, if you form Bavaria, you can actually spawn a center of trade. And I know Savoy has a mission tree to spawn a center of trade. I think in Turin, maybe. But anyways, it's cool. There's actually more interactions with that now. That's pretty cool. So, here we go. Not too bad, price-wise, and Munich is a good province to have, so... so yeah, we lost that battle, obviously, that sucks, but we got one of their allies out. Small ally, but still. This definitely was maybe a little more than I could chew. Maybe I bit off a little more than I could chew. Yeah, and I still can't get my allies to join. That's really unfortunate. Yeah, exactly. That's why I released Passau and didn't conquer the rest of them, right? That's why I didn't conquer Munich. I left them with one province and released Passau, and now we have another prince. We went down since last I checked, but only by one. And it's to be expected. You know, people are going to conquer. As long as we're staying above, like, 50, I think we're fine. This is Sili. They are a Slovenian nation. There's a lot more cultures added to the game. So there's Bosnian culture added, Dalmatian culture added, which is really cool. Slovenian culture, there is Sorbian culture, Frisian culture, and Lower Saxon culture. I think that's all the new ones. They also changed trade. Valencia node is now a thing that feeds into Genoa. Pest node is now a thing instead of it just... I think this is a really good change, having the Pest node, because before it was like Vienna owned like the western half of the Carpathian Basin, and the Constantinople node was the eastern half. I was like, that doesn't really make sense. It makes a lot more sense to have Pest here and pushing into Vienna, right? But Bavaria doesn't exist, but they are formable. I believe it's historical, where like the Bavaria here... So it starts with Munich, Landshut, and Ingolstadt all having the same dynasty, because there was like a split between their land, right? Oh, they already changed, but two of them still have it. And they get like PU CVs on each other. So, anyways, yep, that's what I had happen, at least when I was playing as them. So, space it out so we don't suffer attrition. Alright. I do think both of the trade nodes make sense, and it also makes it so Aragon isn't quite so overpowered early on. Because part of the Genoa node encompassing the Valencia area meant before that Genoa was a massive trade node that just is going to be powerful by default, but also Aragon started there, so Aragon had an advantage, whereas now they kind of have to work into that node a little more before they have as much strength. Yeah, no, I think you're correct. I think English Channel, before, in the previous patches, Genoa was my top pick, I would say, for... closely followed by English Channel, like almost caught up to by English Channel. Now that Genoa has lost some, and stuff, I think, and is less beneficial for the colonizers of Iberia, right? That's one big thing, right? No longer is it as easy to simply, as Castile, you know, eat Aragon, put your trade center in Valencia, and be done with it. Now you have to actually get into Italy, which, you know, Sicily's still there, but still. But still, you know, I think definitely Genoa has fallen in the rankings. Genoa is still definitely good, but I think it's more on par with Venice now. I think it's still a little better because of the fact that you can, that if you are a colonizer, like in Aragon or Castile, you can move into there and still push all the colonial trade into a really good node, right? So it's still very good as an end node, and if you are colonial in the Mediterranean, you could still make it the best one, I think, better than English Channel. But it's so it's still better than Venice, I would say, because you can actually reach it from colonial land. But it's definitely, I think, fallen behind the English Channel now, which is interesting. There's a balance change. And you know, most people don't even necessarily care about trade that much, but I find it really interesting. I've always liked the trade in this game. I think it's in general just fairly common sense. For instance, you know, you push stuff downstream and with the trade goods and everything. I don't know. I always liked the trade system in this game. So this is going to be a bit rough because obviously we are outnumbered a good bit, I believe. But as long as we can like hang in with our debt for a little longer, you know, I think we'll be okay. If we can just wear out Poland, for instance, I think we'll be fine. If we play smart, if we use defensive forts that we should be using anyways, right? I think we'll be fine. Let's look at the Renaissance, actually. That's a good question. It's doing alright. It's going to reach us sooner rather than later, but yeah. Yeah, I agree, Celsius. I think it does make more sense that, like, Genoa would lag behind as a lot more of the trade of the Mediterranean moves west into, you know, as colonial stuff starts being really pumping Sevilla with money. And that's what normally happens. Sevilla normally becomes pretty dominant and a lot doesn't get through. But it is possible as a player, if you're playing as Spain, to move your trade. It was previously just, you know, you move it into Genoa and you're fine. Now, you know, Genoa is going to be on its own more, and Valencia would be the split. But anyways, I don't know. It's interesting. It also makes it harder as an Italian nation to really dip into that colonial trade. Because instead of it just being, oh, you're in Genoa, just steal from Sevilla node. Now you have to steal from Sevilla and Valencia, and then you know, push from Sevilla into Valencia, and then from Valencia into Genoa. Yeah, there's another step. So it definitely makes it a little more difficult there. I think that's a good thing. Because it was way too easy as an Italian country to just mooch off the trade of Castile. Mooch off their colonial money. Let's see. So I'd rather... I do want to fight these guys. That seems fine. Here's the... Well, here. Actually, hold on. '12th, 13th. Oh, look at that. Mercenaries going first. That's what we got them for. There is a manpower pool of their that they draw from, by the way, so we can't just use them forever and assume that it's good. But we're good for a while, and it's fine. It's still not using my manpower, right? That's the whole point. So, what happened to Silesia? So Silesia now starts as 2 vassals of Bohemia. Yeah, it's still, I think, there's one more province too. It's one province larger, but and also Sorbian culture. It's really interesting that exists now. I'm pretty excited to see what that's like. Try to release them and play as them or something. Wait. Do we have 2 generals with the same name? We do. Look at that. Okay. I want to get these Polish forts, I think. Yeah. Yeah. We're not losing an insane amount of money. We're losing a small enough amount that I'm okay keeping us at this level of spendage. Spendage? Expenditure. Fancy word. We can make it out of there. It's a 3-star general. That's lovely. That's quite lovely. I just want to get Poland out, honestly. We want to get Bohemia as a personal union. That's what this war is for. Burgundy has an heir. That sucks. Okay. That's also a true Celsius. The other thing with the Genoa node being smaller is that the Italians each have a proportionally stronger share in it, right? Which makes more sense. It was kind of... Before, it was like, oh, you know, a trade power like Pisa, which historically, even just as a small city-state, Pisa had a lot of trade influence, right? And same with, like, you know, Genoa is obviously not like a one-province minor. But, like, you know, Lucca, Pisa, Siena, they all had a decent amount of trade power historically. And so the fact that they were in the same node as Aragon, and Aragon just gobbles up all the majority of the trade, right? that was definitely, yeah, that's definitely something to think about. I don't even think about that, but yeah. Our first age ability. Here. You guys think about this. The age abilities are all the same. I'm going to go get my coffee real quick. I have my thoughts on which one we should take. Okay, guys, I'm back. So, I think the war taxes are what we're gonna do. The US expansion is good, but we don't really need it right now. So we're gonna take the war taxes because we're already using war taxes. If you don't know, so war taxes work differently in this patch, where they take 2 military points a month, and it's literally you just toggle it on or off, and whenever you want, which is very nice. And you can leave them on even when you're not at war. It doesn't take effect. It doesn't take the cost or give you the benefit, but it will immediately go on when you're at war, which is very nice. So, so yeah, now it's I definitely like this change. And so basically, all we're doing is we've already had the war taxes, so it's not going to make much of a difference there. But it does mean that we're basically just not going to be paying for them now. So, and that's important. We're actually making money now from looting. That's part of it, so that's not going to be long term. But we are making a little bit of money. Yeah, I saw you coming here to attack me. Winning that one battle was very important, definitely. 3rd of August, 4th of August. We could come in here and help out. I wouldn't mind. Okay, we did get our mission thing done. Here, no, hold on. Take the one that doesn't have a general up here to the Highlands. All right. I don't know if they pick PLC more often. They didn't pick it this time though, so I don't know. Ow! Rebels! I don't want to fight your rebels for you, but unfortunately, too late. Walrider, it might not be the Burgundian inheritance, but it might be like the Burgundian incident, which forces it. I don't know, but I trust that you've read more of the Dev Diaries than I have, so. But yeah, Pomerania doesn't exist anymore. It's split into Volgost and Stettin. See, yep, there we go. Landshut declared on Munich for restoration of union. So, I'm okay with the PLC not forming this time because it makes it easier to deal with them, but oh, they're gonna get that siege, that's fine. Okay, so after we get these back, what do we want to do? Well, I don't know, not sure. Can we reach here without weirdness? That's fine. All right, because yeah, if we can siege Zemplin as well. Government reform. Permaculture's one is almost always good. They haven't changed too much of the reforms. There are a lot more special reforms and special government types, right? Like the Swiss have one, Austria has one. I'm sure there's plenty others, but I have not really seen too much. I haven't seen too many other changes other than that. Mercenary maintenance. Now that you have to hire whole companies and they're a bit more expensive, it's kind of. But I'm gonna do it anyways. Lost a siege of Munich. That's fine. Not a big deal. Siege of Pest, winning that back is very good. Don't get me wrong. So what do we want to do? Well, I think we should wait because it looks like they're coming back this way. We want to make sure we get this fort in Trenton. There we go. The one in Zemplin is not as important, or yeah, this is a mountain one. That's very important. So, can we make it to Warsaw yet? No. We could do a couple more sieges. So I think what we do is I don't know, dude. I want to do a lot of sieges here, but there's so many. We want to get Hungary their land back. We pretty much need to because it's blocking our mission that gets us claims on all of Croatia and stuff. So if we could at least just get even just a couple provinces back. The problem is right now they have high enthusiasm. They're not going to accept it right now. Until this fort is about to be unsieged, though, I think it's okay. And they're focusing on Milan now. So, yeah. I think it's okay. Let's see. Luckily, because our max manpower is so high, we gain a lot. I think we might have like the highest manpower. Well, no, the Ottomans almost certainly have higher, but oh, look at here. Look at you. That's actually, I'm curious. What is our? Well, this doesn't show max manpower. Excuse me. What? What am I clicking this wrong? We do actually have the most manpower in the world, though. But also, why are these showing up ahead of it? That's weird. I'm still not sure, by the way. If anyone has any reason why this is happening over here, I would love to know. If anyone knows, I've been able to see this for 10 years now as well. Since 1460, I've been able to see random chunks of Western South America and Central America, and I'm not sure how that's possible. So if anyone has an explanation for that, I would love to know. It might just be a bug. Maybe it has to do with, like, I don't know. It's weird. Portugal had an explorer at the time when that started, when I noticed it. So it could be that maybe they explored a bit and then events spawned stuff and then, like, I don't know. I'm not sure, but either way, if someone has an explanation for that, I would love to know. Oh, we'll create a colonial empire. We'll conquer it, though. I mean, we'll pull a von Habsburg, historical mode where we just inherit Spain and then,